Sa video natin ngayon, we'll try to solve this problem. Now, itong problem na to is under PSAD. However, maraming hindi nakakuha kasi marami kasi tayong formulas na kailangan gamitin para makuha natin yung mga kailangan natin. Now, in the figure shown daw, the weight of member AD is 2 kN and it is pin connected to member AD at point B. And so if we'll zoom in, meron itong pin connection dito. And then yung weight ng member AD is 2 kN. And so if we are to write that, nandito yung weight niyan. Ito yung centroid ng AD, and then this is our weight, which is 2 kN. Now first, we are to determine the tension in kN dito sa cable FD. Now to solve that, we can actually make a cut here. And then let's reveal our internal forces. Diba, lalabas yung tension force natin. And so this is FD. And so diba, meron yang vertical and horizontal component. And so label natin to as FDX, and then ito naman, this is FDY. Now, our FDX is just FD cosine 45, and then yung FDY natin is FD sine 45. However, since 45 degrees to, hindi yan magmamatter, kasi equal lang naman yung ratio. Now, in order to get FD, we can take moments about A. Kasi diba, kung susulatin natin yung external reactions, meron tayong AY, and then meron din tayong AX. So, merong dalawang unknowns dito. And so that means, dyan tayo magmo-moment para ma-exclude natin yan. And so taking moments about A, we have FDX multiplied by the moment arm, which is 1.2 plus this distance, and then plus 1 meter. Now first, kailangan natin tong distance na to. Now sir, paano namin yan makukuha? Kailangan natin gumamit ng sine law. Considering this triangle, meron tayong interior angles. And so yan yung gagamitin natin. Now diba, itong isang side, that's 5 meters. So 5 meters is to the sine of the opposite angle. Now, yung angle na opposite nito is itong 60 degrees. Kasi diba, that's opposite. And so this will be sine 60. And then since we need this distance, ililabel natin to as, let's say, BC. Kasi this is from B up to C. And so this is BC, and then divided by sine ng opposite angle, which is 50 degrees. Kasi that's opposite. And so this is sine 50. Now, using our calculator, our BC will be 5 over sine 60 multiplied by sine 50. And so that will be 4.42. Now, pwede mo itong i-store sa variable or pwede mo naman yang isulat. Now, for the sake na maging malinaw yung solution natin, isusulat ko na lang yung value nito. So, yung BC natin, that's 4.42. Yan. And so, FDX, i-multiply natin by 1.2 plus 4.42 plus 1 meter. So, this is 1.2 plus 4.42 plus 1. Kasi ito kasi yung perpendicular distance. And then, itong FDY, since yung line of action niya hits point A, hindi nakasali yan. Wala kasi yung moment na makukause. And then, after this one, we will now consider these forces. By the way, itong 2 kN, hindi rin yan kasali. Kasi yung line of action also hits point A. Now, itong 3 kN load, this causes a clockwise rotation about A. However, wala pa tayong moment arm. Isusolve rin natin yan. Now, for the sake na malinaw din yung solution dito, isusulat ko na lang lahat yung distances. Now first, we can draw a horizontal line dito. And then let's extend this indefinitely. Yan. Diba? This is only a triangle. And so first, we will get the inclination from the horizontal. Now diba, this is perpendicular. And so if this is 70, this must be 20. And so diba, yung moment arm ng 3 kN load is itong distance na to. Yan. Which is 3 cosine of 20. So this is 3 cos 20. Again, itong 3, ito yung hypotenuse ng triangle natin. And then how about yung 6 kN load? Ito na yung moment arm natin about A. Yung distance na yan. Now, para makuha natin to, we'll first get the hypotenuse. Now, we are considering this triangle. And so yung hypotenuse natin is 3 plus 2 plus 1.2. And so this is 3 plus 2 plus 1.2, and then cosine ng 20 degrees. Yan. And so ito yung distances natin. And so balik tayo, we have plus 3. By the way, this is minus. Because if hahawakan natin yung A, and then we'll apply this force, our body will rotate counterclockwise. And so again, this is 3 times 3 cos 20, and then plus 6 kN times 3 plus 2 plus 1.2 cosine 20. And then this is equal to 0. I hope you agree with this. Now, itong FDX, this is just FD cos 45. And so, papalitan na lang natin. So, this is FD cos 45. And so now, masosolve na natin yung FD. We have minus x cos 45 times 1.2 plus 4.42 plus 1, and then plus 3 times 3 cos 20, and then plus 6 times 3 plus 2 plus 1.2 cosine 20, and then equal yan to 0. And so solving FD, we have 9.27. So this is 9.27 kN. And so ito yung answer natin for letter A. Now dito naman tayo sa letter B. We have to determine daw the tension in cable CE. Now, paano natin yan kukunan? First, we need to find the inclination of this cable. Kasi ito kasi yung CE. We can draw a horizontal line dito. Now, diba, this is just a triangle. And so if this is 70, then this must be 20. And then if this is 50, then this must be 30. Kasi 30 plus 20 is equal to 50. Now, we can actually just write our reactions dito. Now, diba, this is FD. Ito lang yung tension ng cable. And then this is 9.27. Now, if you look at this externally, then diba, masosolve na natin yung AY saka AX. And so summation of forces along Y, meron tayong minus FD sine 45, and then minus 2, minus 3, minus 6, and then plus AY. And then equal yan to 0. However, we know that FD is equal to 9.27. And so masosolve na natin yung AY. And so using our calculators, meron tayong 9.27 sine 45 plus 2 plus 3 and then plus 6. That will be our AY. And so that's 17.55. And then this is Kn. And then summing up forces horizontal, masosolve na natin yung AX. Now, since externally, ito lang yung horizontal force natin, our AX will just be equal to FDX. However, this will act sa opposite direction. So this is actually going to the right. And so this is 9.27, which is our FD, and then cos 45, para makuha natin yung X component. And so this is 9.27 cos 45, that will be 6.55. And so now, i-consider na natin yung member AB. Now, ito na yung FBD natin. Our FD is equal to 9.27, and then our AY is 17.55, and then yung AX natin is 6.55. Now, yung usual tanong ng mga students is, Sir, bakit ito horizontal and vertical force lang? Bakit hindi inclined force? Now, check natin yung figure. Notice that member BG is a frame member. And so that means na this is an internal hinge. And so diba, sa frame analysis natin, if we have a frame member, then we'll just write horizontal and vertical forces if we will consider a member, because this member is not a truss member. And so that means that the forces will act here and also here. Not like this. This is wrong. And so balik tayo. To get CE, we can actually take moments about B. And then let's write our distances. This is 1.2 meters, and then this is 4.42 meters, and then ito naman, this is 1 meter. And then diba, itong CE natin, meron tong horizontal and vertical component. So this is CEX or CE cos 30, and then ito naman, this is CE sin 30. And so first, let's sum up moments about B. Diba, meron tayong FD, and then cos 45, and then by the way, this is minus because the horizontal component of FD will cause a counterclockwise rotation about about B. And then we have plus CE cos 30 multiplied by 4.42. By the way, nakalimutan ko yung moment arm dito. FD cos 45 should be multiplied by 1.2 plus 4.42. And so this is 1.2 plus 4.42. And then minus AX, which is 6.55, multiplied by the moment arm na 1 meter. And so this is equal to 0. However, we know that FD is equal to 9.27. And so now we can solve CE. That'll be minus 9.27 cos 45 times 1.2 plus 4.42, and then plus X cos 30 times 4.42, and then minus 6.55 times 1. Now solving CE, we have 11.335. And so our CE is 11.335. This is our answer. Now this is approximately 11.34, and then Kn. And so ito yung sagot natin for letter B. This is 11.34. And then now, to get the resultant reaction at B, we first have to find Bx and By. And then we can obtain that by summing up forces horizontal and vertical. So summing up vertical forces, we have minus Fd sine 45, and then minus Ce sine 30, minus 2Kn, plus By, and then we have plus Ay. And then this is equal to 0. But we know that Fd is 9.27, and then Ce is 11.335. 9.335, and then AY is 17.55. And so we can now solve BY. Minus 9.27 sine 45 minus 11.335 sine 30 minus 2 plus x, and then plus 17.55. Equal yan to 0. And so meron tayong minus 3.33. So BY is minus 3.328. However, hindi pa ito yung sagot natin. But notice na meron to sa choices. Merong 3.33. And so essentially, ito yung trap na choice. Now this is because we still need to sum up forces along x. Summing up forces along x, we have minus FD cos 45, or 9.27 cos 45, and then plus CE cos 30, or 11.335 cos 30, and then plus BX, and then plus AX, or 6.65. 55. So this is equal to 0. Now solving BX, we have 9.27 cos 45 minus 11.335 cos 30, and then minus 6.55. And so yung BX natin, magiging minus 9.81. And so to find the resultant, kukunin natin yung hypotenuse nito. Now that's simply RB equals square root of BX squared plus BY squared. And so this will be 3.328 and then squared plus 9.81 squared, which will give us 10.359. So this is 10.359. And so ito na yung sagot natin, which is letter D. And so this is for the question for letter C.